A wailing call from the conch shell. You have come to Baritone, Bartender. Welcome. Today we're doing a drink called the Jet Pilot. I can't say enough about this drink. This cocktail was an epiphany for me. It was the winter of 2018. I was in San Francisco singing at the San Francisco Opera in an operatic version of the iconic film It's a Wonderful Life. One of my cast members, Joshua Hopkins, a fellow baritone and a fellow imbiber that I got to know very well when we were in Houston, said, "You've got to go to Smugglers Cove. Meet me there after rehearsal." Smugglers Cove is regarded as one of the best tiki bars, perhaps the best tiki bar in the world currently. And it's just steps away from the stage door of the San Francisco Opera. I went to Smugglers Cove, and walking inside was like what happened in 1937 when Trader Vic opened the doors of Don The Beachcomber and was a changed man. I'd never been to a tiki bar before. I had no idea what it was about. I perused the long menu, which I still have here. Look at all the drinks on here. I went all the way through the end. I went back to the first page and I chose the Jet Pilot. When I tasted this drink, it was like an epiphany. I'd never tasted anything like it. I'd had lots of cocktails in my life, but this had a depth, a complexity, a sophistication, and an absolute bombardment of my senses that I'd never experienced before. And I suddenly realized there's something going on here that I know nothing about. And this was my inspiration to become the Baritone Bartender. I'm going to make this for you now, according to the recipe from Smugglers Cove. With the growth of aviation and the space race, bars went from serving test pilots to jet pilots to space pilots to celebrate their daring feats. The Jet Pilot is very similar to the Zombie, which is an iconic cocktail unto itself. But there's no grenadine in this. The other ingredients are quite similar, but the whole balance of everything is completely reformulated. This recipe for the Jet Pilot was originally conceived by the Luau in Beverly Hills, another famous tiki bar, around 1950, and adapted by Smugglers Cove. So we're going to go in this progression. I like to line these up in the order that they're going to be put into the drink. And this will go in a mixing tin and go into our drink mixer, which is over here on the right. Half an ounce of lime juice, lime, half an ounce of grapefruit, half an ounce of cinnamon syrup. This is something that I made. The recipe is down there below. You'll see it as part of the recipe. It's very simple to make. It's a simple syrup with cinnamon sticks, but it's a great little creation. Half an ounce of that. And we're going to do half an ounce of velvet falernum. This is John D. Taylor's velvet falernum. Falernum, I don't know how you say it. Half an ounce of that. So far, all the ingredients are half an ounce each, which makes it kind of simple. And we're going to do 1 ounce of black blended rum. Now listen to this. That's the sound of possibility. That's the sound of new discovery. The opening of a fresh bottle of rum. Nice. 1 ounce of, this is Gosling's Black Seal Bermuda Black Rum. 1 ounce of that. And we're going to do 3/4 of an ounce of a blended aged. This is Appleton Estate 12-year. 12-year rum. There's a lot of age on there. We're going to do 3/4 of an ounce of a black blended overproof rum. It says 151 on the label. That's the proof. You take the proof, you divide it by 2, gives you the alcohol content. So that means it's 75.5% alcohol. Normal spirits, these two are 40% alcohol, 75.5. That's strong. And I just want to show you something. Wow. God. No, just like, no. You can't drink that. Oh my God. I don't think this is something that's intended to be drunk by itself, but it certainly makes a fantastic addition to a cocktail. So I'm putting in 3/4 of an ounce of this, and good Lord, thank God it's diluted. It has licorice flavor too, like the licorice is just like black licorice, like bam, it hits you. Whew. And then we're gonna do 1 dash of Herbstura. This is actually a combination of something called absinthe. Absinthe is an absinthe liqueur from New Orleans. And the Stura part is Angostura bitters. They're combined 50-50 in this thing. This is what they call Herbstura. I think it's from Smugglers Cove. They come up with their own little shorthand. 1 dash of this. Boom, 1 dash. Anyway, 12 ounces of crushed ice. And you're going to say that's way too much crushed ice for one cocktail. At least that's what I said. I'm going to put it into my drink mixer, which is a Hamilton Beach HMD 200. This is like a weapons grade drink mixture, the best in the bunch. This is going to last you forever and ever. I'm going to flash blend it for 5 or 6 seconds. Take it out. This drink has no garnish. I'm going to put it into this glass. Get the ice incorporated. Now I'm going to actually do a gated pour because I've got a little liquid in here. I don't need more ice. And that's it. The Jet Pilot. Something like that. Okay, let's try it. Here we go. Very good that is. Oh my God. I can't describe it. It's just like it's another epiphany every time I drink this. You could put a straw in it because it's kind of dense with ice. Oh, the flavors. This is a fantastic drink, and I'm so glad that you were able to join me today. I would highly recommend you go to the trouble of getting all the ingredients and making all the ingredients for this fabulous drink, the Jet Pilot. You can also do the zombie. The zombie is like almost identical to this, but this is without the grenadine and it's been rebalanced. But the zombie, although it's like twice as powerful, would be another one that's very similar to the experience, and it's more traditional than the Jet Pilot. But thank you for joining me from my pirate ship to yours. Yo ho ho ho, a pirate's life for me. I don't know the rest of that song. I wish you all the best. Thanks a lot. And don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and you really help me out. And I hope you look at my others. I got a bunch of videos on this channel. So, bye. Yo ho ho ho, a pirate's life for me. Ein Piratenleben für mich.